Welcome to Under the Hood Sports. I'm your host with the most, Johnny Hill. Hey, man, say, man, I got a living legend right here, man. He can do it all, man, and he is an amazing guy on and off the field, man. Hey, Josh, man, tell the audience who don't know you, man. You played at Stanford, man. You're a kicker, man. Tell them how your journey and how you got here, man. Because this is the Reese Senior Bowl. The best of the best is here. So how does it feel to be in this moment, man?
Yeah, thanks, Johnny. So from the top?
Yeah, from the top.
And the whole thing?
Yeah, the whole thing.
All right. So I grew up a soccer player. I grew up playing a bunch of different sports. I'm from Burlington, North Carolina, so not a huge little town, but grew up playing soccer. And then right before my freshman year of high school, I was going out with my buddy named Haral to go, throw some balls to him. He was trying out for the football team. And at the very end, he said, "Hey, you should kick a football. You play soccer, right?"
Yeah.
So he held the ball for me, and I took my steps. He showed me what to do, and I kicked a field goal and made it from 30 yards. And he's like, back it up. So I made a 40-yarder, made a 45-yarder first try, almost made a 50, real close. And then he's like, "Hey, you should try out for the football team." But, he had to convince me, had to convince my parents to let me do so because, we don't want to get me hurt, too much brain damage and stuff. So they after a lot of persuasion, they let me play kicker. So I walked on, or I joined the football team the next week, right before the season, and then 2 weeks later I was kicking off for the varsity team. And so I kind of stumbled into it by accident. Fast forward a year, kind of had to make a decision between kicking and playing soccer because it's too much of the same mechanics. Yeah, too much at the same time. Played soccer for my whole life, and I had to give that up. So I kept with kicking. I had a bright future, I thought, at the time. And then my dream school was Stanford. And so as soon as I got the offer from Stanford, I had offers from Georgia, UNC, and some others too that were going to come. But I chose Stanford in a heartbeat. It's where I wanted to be. Best education, best athletics combination in the world. And then, Coach Shaw, Coach Alomar, they were fantastic to me, helped me develop immensely. And then the last 4 years have been a great ride, and now I'm here today after kicking field goals and kickoffs, starting for the last 3 years.
Okay, Josh, you can keep. Josh, how does it feel to be in this moment, man? The best of the best have played here, from Tim Tebow, to LaDainian Tomlinson, Von Miller, Grayson played here. How does it feel to have your name on that list and all that, man? How does it feel?
No, it's truly a blessing. Even the players that are here right now, I see their last name, and I'm like, oh, I feel like that sounds familiar. And then later, I'm like, oh yeah, I've heard it from here. It's just crazy to be around all the talent, all the big names, right up in person. And they're all, the good thing about it, the cool thing about it is everyone here is super humble and super cool to each other, making a lot of new friends, and just having a blast.
Josh, finally, what's a goal for you on and off the field? One on and one off, man. Because on Under the Hood, we love talking about goals, man. What's a goal for yourself, one on and one off the field?
So any goal?
Yeah.
So I guess my goal on the field is to, I guess this counts as on the field, but on the field I would like to get drafted as the first kicker off the board. That's my goal this year. And then off the field, I guess my goal is to, it's a good question. I feel like most of my goals are centered around football.
For sure.
Off the field, I guess my goal is to have a nice lifestyle and support my family and invest for the future.
For sure, man. Hey, thank you, Josh. Hey, thank you for the opportunity. Hey, man, much love and much success to you. And we are out of here.